I can't tell you the last time I started a weekly vlog on a Wednesday, but here we are. Today is my 34th birthday. Cheers. This sweatshirt, 2 vlogs ago, you saw me like unpack a bunch of old stuff that was in my parents' basement. This used to be my Grammy's sweatshirt and I was obsessed with it when I was a kid. So she gave it to me. I found like a lot of shirts of hers that I had like gotten over the years. So that's been fun. My brother and sister-in-law got me this for my birthday, and it's a candle, and just the double entendre of this candle is exactly how I feel right now. Phoebe's been sick since Sunday night. It's been a lot. Nothing like COVID last summer. I'm just looking forward to getting back to some sort of normality someday. I just finished editing the last vlog. I'm so behind on everything. I don't even know what I'm doing for my birthday. Scott's still sick. Phoebe's still sick. I somehow avoided this. I'm very thankful for that. Sunday night is the Super Bowl, which like I'm so excited for, and I don't know. I mean, if Phoebe won't sleep, I guess she's watching the Super Bowl with us. I don't even know. So today for my birthday, I went on a solo trip to Marshall's and I found 2 Dashing Diva colors. They're probably colors I normally would not have grabbed, but since it's so hard for me to find these lately, I snagged them. This shade is called Solar Sepia, and it's kind of like a shimmery brown. And then this one is called Out of Diva. I thought that would be fun for summer. Also grabbed some pasta for Phoebe. It's Easter kinds of shapes. I got her a book, and then I also found her fuzzy Crocs, which she has not taken off the entire day. So Phoebe really made out in this haul. We just ordered dinner. She wound up sleeping till 8 today, which is probably the latest she's ever slept, but seems like she's doing better. Her nose is not running as much as it was the last couple days. So maybe we're on the other side of this. Hoping we all get some sleep tonight. It's been a while since we all got a full night's sleep. It's been way over 24 hours since I last updated. Last night was maybe one of the worst nights we've ever had. And that's like including like newborn and all that stuff. Last night was so bad. Today was better though, right?
What?
I said today was better though than last
Today
night.
was much better.
I wanted us to go on a family walk together, which has never happened.
Yeah.
So that was cute, and she did a good job. She is asleep in her crib, which I feel like at this point feels like a 50-50 coin toss. If she does not have a night like last night, she's supposed to go to my parents tomorrow, and I have to decontaminate our house. It's one of my least favorite activities.
Hi. I discovered today that we have a special feature on the oven. Let me know in the comments if you have this feature too.
Special.
There's a nice like little dividing line between us here. That it's called cook time, and the oven will turn off. Like you can set a timer, and the oven will actually turn off. This is how you know how
like crap your old oven was. Because I don't
think
that's
your
like,
oven do this? I don't
I'm
think
sure
that's a pretty fancy thing. I don't think our ovens growing up could do that.
Yeah, but this
it's a pretty fancy thing.
2023.
You're 2023. You're 2000 and late. I'm 2000.
This is your first time in the vlog since the new vlog. It's already Thursday night.
What about it?
How was your week, Vin?
Spectacular.
Don't lie. It's been terrible.
It's been a long week. Did you tell him about last night? Last night was really tough.
I said it was. You were in the
How
shop.
do you say
I said
this?
It was one of the worst nights we've ever had. Like, and that's like thinking about like newborn and like when we all had COVID at the same time. Like, it was just like it was on another level.
It was just a lot of. I don't know how to say it. There was a lot of.
It was difficult. It was just difficult on a level I feel like we haven't really dealt with before. And I hope we don't deal with it again. I think right now, since you're making food before me, I'm gonna try to take this off so I can put on the green nail polish tonight.
I'm gonna have my leftovers from yesterday. I've been so excited about them all day.
Phoebe licked mine.
Yeah, last night I'm trying to come up with the words to describe it. It's basically like it was just sad. It was just really sad. There's no communication. As much as the communication has improved over the last, I'll even say, 2 years and 2 months, 2 years and a month. It just there are times when there's no communication, and that was very evident last night, especially when they're sick, and you can't ask them what's hurting you. You can't ask them, how can I make you feel better? What can I do to make you feel better? And they don't understand. They cannot understand. these are things that, the what's the expression? They don't tell you this when
you're pregnant or whatever.
They don't tell you this when you're pregnant.
It's on the baby books.
It's on the baby books, all that good stuff. That there's just no communication, and it's the most frustrating, most heartbreaking. I kind of think that, I feel like I've said this before, that is the most difficult part of being a parent, is the communication. And I don't think that ever changes. I think that even as you grow older, you have a hard time communicating. Like I have a hard time communicating with my parents to this day, and I think that I hope that I will eventually have a better time communicating with Phoebe, and I really want to work on that. Just right now, the cognitive, she just doesn't have that ability. That goes back to those expectations of a toddler. Like, you cannot expect her at this age to be able to communicate. And I don't know, because like I just said, like I have trouble communicating with my parents, and I'm 33. So I don't know what the answer is.
I feel like the answer is that we're trying to, because we're aware of that, and we're trying to build a relationship where that isn't the issue come 30 years from now, so to speak. Right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you can cut this out if you want, but I was talking about that I was looking at my grandmother's Holocaust video, and she was saying how she, in order to communicate with her daughter, would say and tell her to eat her food, that she would say that when I was in the Holocaust, she was in the Holocaust, when I was in a concentration camp, that I wouldn't be able to get this food, and you should feel, grateful that, you have this food. And I mean, I don't know necessarily the intricacies of their relationship, but like that right there, I would say is bad communication. I mean, as horrible, as it sounds like, but I feel like straight up, like, you have to recognize that, yeah, that is bad communication, and it could have been handled differently. Now, yeah, I think we talked about this, that we're fortunate that we are in 2023, and we can kind of look back, and it's, what do you call it, hindsight is 2020 and all that, say like, oh yeah, that's clearly bad communication skills.
It's not even that, it's that I think that people who survive something like the Holocaust or any sort of traumatic experience at that time, because it wasn't just the Holocaust, like there was a lot of bad stuff has happened in the history, and
Great Depression, being the Great Depression, and
I mean, even on our side on World War II, I mean, America lost a lot of people. A lot of people didn't have their loved ones come home. Yeah, and like there wasn't I feel like resources to actually help and support people. And I'm not saying that people could overcome their experience of the Holocaust.
Not that
obviously.
There are today. There aren't resources today, but
yeah, that's a different topic.
I think there's more knowledge.
I don't think there was the proper. I don't even know what it. Well, I don't think it's just therapy, but
I think it's the ability to call it out now, and say, yeah, that was the wrong way to handle it. And the sad part is, I don't know what the right way to, like, looking back at that, I don't know what the right way that they could have handled that communication given those circumstances. I mean, you could say, like, obviously say, please eat your food, but that's so easy to say. That's obviously that's not the right answer.
Yeah, and I mean, like, obviously as a parent, like, it's so frustrating.
It's so frustrating.
Food is very frustrating, and like, we've never been through something like the Holocaust.
Of course you're gonna say, like, you're literally banging your head. Like, there's all the reels nowadays where it's like, oh, I'm walking into this is how I'm walking in to scrape the food off of my kid's plate that they're not gonna eat for the millionth time. And it's a sad truth that there's probably, tons and tons of food a night that's being wasted by kids not eating. And is it due to a lack of communication? What do you think? Or is it just that's just the nature of the beast? Because I refuse to believe that's the nature. I just refuse to believe that. There's no way that you can just waste food and then that's just okay.
That's why people do composting, because they'll turn the food into compost.
I guess what I'm saying is...
We don't live in like a place where that's like available. Also, I mean, I know people who will like, it's hard to say, like people will be like, oh, I take my kids' bread and then I just take whatever I put on the bread off and like turn it into croutons. It's like people will do stuff like that, and I'm just
well, that's right. That's what I'm trying to say.
At the end of the night, I'll eat
is
some
I
of
guess
her food, but
what I tried to do, especially with I don't think I've shared this on the vlog, and particularly you said that I haven't been on it that often, but I made a chicken. It was chicken and peas basically, and rice. And I'd seen it on Instagram. Someone had said that their kid, they're showing like pictures that their kid eats chicken and rice and everything. And oh my god, they're eating a lot of food. And I was like, oh, like let me just try this, and I'm gonna make something that I like, and then Phoebe can have the littlest bit. Like I was giving her, I could count maybe like 10 grains of rice, and like 5 peas, and like 5 little teeny specks of chicken. And if she didn't eat that, you know, then like I went over the first couple of days, I would give her like an hour and just put it next to like her other food that we were gonna feed her additionally, and then I would just eat it. And then I think by the 3rd day I was like, I'm just gonna throw this out. But I think yeah, it's just a matter of you keep trying nonstop and just try and it's always there, it's always there, it's always there. But the problem is that it's this cycle. What do you call it? I'm becoming not a broken record, but I'm going in a loop here, saying, but then you're wasting food. It's like, how do you ever get it done? I don't know. How much time is left on
Good
this?
night. Good morning. Weather is so nice right now. I'm sure it won't last, but this winter has been so weird here. We have gotten no snow. Of course, because I made sure to get Phoebe snow gear super early, so of course no snow. But I'm headed to Target right now to grab a few groceries. I've already gotten 2 rounds of bedding and stuff in the washing machine. So last night we had a good night, but we had a pretty terrible morning. But now Phoebe's at my parents' house, Scott is at work, and we are exhausted. So I'm on my way back from Target, and I meant to mention my hat. Scott ordered us matching mom and dad hats. I think it's really cute. Scott got a white one. They had a lot of colors to choose from. He got them on Etsy. I can ask him for a link to the hats down below, but they just got delivered in the mail yesterday, and I am very pleased with mine. Got my coffee. Yeah, I have tons to clean when I get home. Not the most exciting haul, but I just got one product from Amazon in the mail, and it's actually like a repurchase. It is a mattress protector. This is the one we keep on our bed upstairs, and kind of realized it didn't have a backup, and this one went on sale this past week, so I wanted to grab a backup. We used to have the same exact one when we had a queen size bed, so now this is the 3rd one of these I've bought. Let's put it this way, they work. Definitely not something I had prior to having a child. So I like folded a lot of laundry because I washed a lot of laundry yesterday because just laundry was not a priority dealing with the sicknesses. And then today I've gotten almost all of like the sheets and blankets cleaned, which is good.
Finishing up an epic
God,
meat strip. So Rachel doesn't like the smell, but I think they taste so good.
We've gathered here.
It's really upsetting how expensive they are.
We're here to do a taste test of the new Most Oreos. Maybe Phoebe will join.
To close the loop, these are the meat strips that we got in the last Thrive haul. I'm pretty sure it was the last Thrive haul. They're really, really good.
You want to try an Oreo? These ones are
Phoebe
big.
really likes Oreos. We
These
have
are big Oreos,
birthday
Phoebe.
Oreos from her.
Whoa!
From her birthday.
Wanna pick
Still
one out?
leftover birthday cake. These are the most. Did you show them? The most Oreos. Did you show them?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. The most Oreo. All right. So we had the Neapolitan, and we had a couple other ones that are like
I'm
super
gonna need
stuffed.
you to talk that way.
We had a couple
like
other
a
ones
fish.
that were super stuffed. We had a couple
Thick.
other ones that were
You
super
want one,
stuffed.
kiddo?
These are like, yeah,
I'm just
like
eating it.
double stuffed. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Yeah, it falls apart so easily. It's not even on.
Phoebe, you want one?
No.
You don't want an Oreo? Okay. More for mommy and daddy. It's good. It might be too much stuff, but also like there's no such thing as too much stuff.
It's good, but I can't really tell that it's Oreo. So it's so big. It's so thick. It's like, I would say it's thicker than the Neapolitan one that we have.
Giant
which
Oreo?
the Neapolitan one, they're literally chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Like it has 3 different Oreos in one. Ah! This looks like it has a 4th. I don't know. I can't even tell that they're cookies and cream. It just tastes like just cream.
Things are getting a little too chaotic with Phoebe being there, but the thought is like they're large, but they're like so big, like they're not really connected. It's like the cream is only really attached to the one side, so it's like very large. It tastes good. It's definitely like a little bit gimmicky. It's almost like a double stuff. That's how I feel like it is. It's like a lot of stuff. It's too much, but it's like also good. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna puke from all the stress of this week, but honestly, I thought Phoebe was doing better. She slept through the night, which is the first time in over a week, but then like she's been not feeling great all morning, so I'm just like, when does it end? My mom got me this mug for my birthday. How cute is it? She also got me this snack that I discovered at her house on Christmas, and I squealed when I saw it. It is so good. I'm like fairly certain she bought this on QVC. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, but it's called Snickerdoodle Crunch. Can you see that? It is Snickerdoodle Crunch, whatever that is. I think they're just like little crunchy snickerdoodles. Honey sesame sticks, roasted salted pecans, chocolate drops, and dried strawberries. This is so good. And I'm about to eat some because Phoebe just went down for a nap that I did not expect her to go down for. And I'm treating myself to some Snickerdoodle Crunch. Phoebe is gladly now trying. Oh my gosh. Where did it all go? Oh! Where did it all go? In your belly? Well, she ate all the stuff.
She was trying it.
Today is
Super Bowl day! Oh, what? Sunday?
You got the Eagles? It's a lot later in the day right now, but I have my donut from the last vlog that I froze and just defrosted for today. We made some cut out cookies for Valentine's Day today. Phoebe has switched into mermaid mode. She's a little mermaid over there. And I'm gonna eat my donut, and then at some point we're gonna decorate them. All right. Cookies frosted. We did hearts, Minnie Mouse, and cats because Valentine's Day.
You can't tell that it's Minnie Mouse. You need some eyes.
Well, it wasn't that level of dedication. Phoebe is decorating, in quotation marks, her cookies.
I did that.
And yeah.
She's undecorating! Are you taking these off? She's gonna take it off. What are you doing? I just worked so hard to decorate those cookies!
Okay, game started. I feel like I'm already turning bright red. But
we had our cheesesteaks already because the game took forever to start.
Yeah, we're in the first quarter. You made wings. Phoebe's asleep for now.
For now.
Stressed.
We're shoveling it in!
We're celebrating quietly. Well, we didn't win. It was a really dumb loss. Kind of feels like a joke at the very end. We're gonna be okay. There's always next year.
That was ridiculous.
It was bad.
The
like,
refs blew that call. That was ridiculous. We literally lost because of that call, and then they were able to do all that bullshit with the time management. That was such bullshit.
It's not even like, in my opinion,
all
like
he did
on
was
the
he
other
went
side.
like this. He went like this on him.
But like all I'm saying is like on the other side, like that's not even a satisfying way to win a game.
No.
Like, it's
no,
just like
that was horrible.
Like
was
all I kept
absolutely
thinking
horrible.
was like
it was a tie game.
It was like an it was
We
like
made,
a
we made
good,
an amazing
it was,
stop.
It was an exciting game. Like I've watched Super Bowls where there's like no scoring the whole game. Like there was constant scoring the whole game. It was just like exciting, and to have such like a dumb ending.
That was such a horrible. Oh my God, that was such a horrible ending.
Jalen Hurts MVP.